Okay, they out here. All right, Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Born Israelites, like the nation, scattered across the four corners of the earth. First and foremost, going to face the east. Give all praise to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. The name of the Heavenly Father everybody ignorantly calls God, his true name in the ancient Hebrew, Rawchaa, Qadash, his true name is Yahawah. Bahasham means in the name of. And Yahawashi is the Holy One of Israel, for the tribe of Judah, a so-called Negro who was slain at the foundations of the earth for the salvation of the elect on this side, and for the entirety of Israel after the destruction. And the Rawchaa Qadash is the Holy Spirit who has been given upon the men of the Lord in these latter days to warn us of Jacob's trouble and the destruction coming. You know, so we always want to give, you know, that spirit, you know, is what came on those men. And then also, you know, we believe those men are great millstones. So we want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, led us to this truth, you know, ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, obey, pray, fast, to show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy and judgment, goodness and wrath to all those who are the elect, to the hopeful elect. Lord, wouldn't we be part of that number? Lord, wouldn't this be edifying and also fear the name of the Lord and striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities? His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah 3 verse 5, it is not slack. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9 is unto a ring. 2 Ezra chapter 5 verse 42. Waterfall, you sincere believers tuning in, whoever hearing on after. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash, Barak. We're going to get into a lesson today. You know, the title is, you know, elect who came from the bottom. And they know we took the harder way, man. 2/3 they know. You know, the other nations, they know we took the hardest way ever, the straight gate. You know, and it comes with many trials, many tests, you know, a lot of struggle. You know, but Lord willing, we endure to the end, and we keep doing this work, because that's all that matters when it comes down to it. The struggles is just to prove your integrity, you know, and it's also to prepare you for Jacob's trouble. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 9. Open this edifying to the flock. And it reads, it says, and we're gonna start at like verse 7. It says, by the word of truth. Let's start at let's do 4. Let's start at 4. Shalom, shalom, big bro. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash, Barak. The water's in, bro. So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 4. But in all things, proving ourselves as the ministers of the Most High, in much patience, in afflictions, in necessities, in distresses, in stripes, in imprisonments, in tumults, in labors, in watchings, in fastings, by pureness, by knowledge, by long suffering, by kindness, by the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash, right? By love unfeigned, right? Verse 7, by the word of truth, by the power of the Most High, the armor of righteousness on the right hand and on the left, by honor and dishonor. So there's a left-hand side of the Lord that's created to dishonor the Most High. That's the left-hand side of the Lord. And 2/3 of our people are in America, Babylon the Great, of Jacob, Israelites, the seed line of Jacob, we're the Israelites, But we don't look like all the same. The Lord is very diverse. He has 12 different tribes, and a lot of us come in different shapes, different forms. But we all go back to the Creator. We understand that right-hand side of the Lord is the one that He's created to honor His name. So this is why after all this time, even though Amalek took our heritage and changed everything, in the end of days, we still came back to doing this, because this is what we were designed to do, to glory the Most High. So it says by evil report and good report. So you got some people, of course, Esau, the so-called white man, he's the one who gives the bad report. He tries to give the bad report and accuses his people. He tried to accuse not his people, but accuse Israel, and they try to act like they Israel, right? Like, go windy out here. Bear with me. See if I can fix it. He tries to accuse us of not being what we're designed to do. Like he's saying that we ain't gonna worship the Most High, And then you got 2/3 of our people, and they're helping them. They're like basically being like, we're gonna help you put an evil report on. We're gonna try to get them caught up, And Jake don't even know it, because Jake don't think spiritual, so he doesn't understand his actions aren't even his own. But the Lord gave the right-hand side, Jake, He gave him discernment to understand what we're standing in right now, So that's why we're out here doing stuff like this. People think we're just doing it for whatever, some kind of reason to get people to look at it. This is a task, okay? This is a mission. This is not nothing to compare with a normal life situation. Like anything normal in life, you can't compare this to what the men are doing. Okay, week in and week out. So there's some people giving evil report, and there's some giving good report. And I was just seeing before I went up to camp. One of these deacon dudes, deacon instructor, tried to go and falsely accuse and say Great Millstone sold out. How is that? If you can find some proof, pull it out there. But it ain't there, man. There's no way that the elders of the Apostle Great Millstone sold out. They don't sell no shirts. They don't do none of that. All they do is teach word. And we all go to work. Even the followers. They tell us that we must work with the sweat of our brow. We gotta do this. We gotta put in the work. They're always real big about not selling out, man. What are you talking about? They stop messing with other people just because the words they saying are contrary to the scriptures. Shalom, big bro. Bahasham outside, Bahasham, Qadash, Barak, Atham. Water for tuning in, big bro. Shalom. So, like I was saying, so there was good report, or evil report, and good report. As deceivers and yet true, as unknown and yet well known. So we're not known. Nobody knows really that we're Israel over here in America, Babylon the Great. But in the East, they know who the Israelites are. They know who we are. This place is starting to finally wake up and find out that, yeah, we're the ones who scattered across the four corners of the earth. We're the ones, the sons of the living power, Yahawah. we're really the ones who are supposed to inherit the throne with Yahawashi. We believe that, you know. Lord willing, we endure to the end. But we got a good shot. We're doing what he said do. And he said 2/3. He said he's going to make it do the opposite, and they're still going to come home. That means we got a good chance. We keep going in doing this work. This is what matters. This is to prove you're Israel. That's what we're doing with this. That's why the brothers taught us and trained us. Our big brothers and the elders, man, trained us like, if you don't do this, you through, Jake. So this is why we do this. We do it exceedingly, you know. Well, there's a balance. But, hey, when the Lord got us moving, we moving. Don't wait on it. You know? So, and yet well known as dying. And behold, we live as chastened and not killed, as sorrowful, yet always rejoicing. Why? Because we're doing this work. And we got a shot to really make it out of here. You know? As poor, yet making many rich. How? How are we making you rich? By putting ourselves on the line and showing you that Yahawah's words are the only thing that matter on the planet. That's what we're doing. You know? Stuff messed up again. Hold on. All right. So, you know, like it says, making many rich as having nothing, and yet possessing all things. It said, Jake, what's the you know, formula of all things? You know, we're looking at our own mistakes right now as Israel. We're looking at our own downfalls. But the Lord's gonna flip that, man. This shit is almost over. We've been going through this. You know, this ain't nothing Jake can't handle, man. Jake can handle anything because everything comes from Jake. So whatever you want to do, devil, do what you got to do, bro. We're going to see whose seed line's going to last. And the Lord said in Genesis 3:15, I'm going to separate the seed lines. And we're going to find out who really is the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We're going to find out. Because if you're not, it's going to be a very tough time for you. Because it's going to even be a hard time for us. That's why we're out here telling you everything. You know? This is Psalm chapter 116, verse 15. Like Jake act like we just get done and we just don't struggle for a whole bunch of shit and pray in our minds all day that the Lord get us through it, man. We're used to it. We're ready for it. Psalm chapter 116, verse 15, it says, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints, man. See, he doesn't think like the churches say he think like, man. Church wouldn't say it was precious for you to die for this. They wouldn't say that. They wouldn't bring these scriptures up to you, Jake. But you still want to take your ass over there. You still want to go against the elders and apostles. You know, in some way, Jake want to make it real hard for us. Like he want to just taunt it. But it's the Lord making them do it. So we're like, go ahead, do it, Jake. Because we know it's the will of the Lord. If it's the will of the Lord, it's what we want. You know, being Jake is about learning how to maneuver uncomfortably, constantly. That's being Jake. You know, in some way you're gonna struggle. And it's a light affliction compared to what our Savior did for us. So we're going the fuck in. For real. This is John, chapter 14, verse 2. We're going head on in this shit. Whatever we gotta deal with, we're gonna deal with it. Lord willing, man. That's how I feel every day, man. And I hope the Lord keeps me in that spirit. This is John, chapter 14, verse 2. And it reads, in my Father's house are many mansions, right? If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. Why is he preparing a place for us? Because we're the ones, Lord willing, that he wrote about in this book that endure to the end, man. And we get there, you're gonna have many mansions, or we would say planets, man. You're gonna have supreme rule over whatever the Lord gives you. He's gonna rule over you. You're gonna be dressed fine with it. Because these men were designed to do that. And we want to be those men. And you got people out here, you want to just say whatever you want to the apostles. The Lord's not going to endow you with the entire universe, Jake, if you don't get your shit together. And that's talking to myself first and foremost. Get your shit together. We have to represent Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, you know, to receive that inheritance. Like, your spirit has to really be inclined with it. Can't just half-ass do that, man. You know, and you got Jakes out here that's been out here supposed to really be setting examples for young brothers like me. And they out here going against the apostles, talking shit to them, wearing caps, doing lessons, and then everybody like, why are you getting on, bro? Because he acting out. And the Lord is going to get him if you don't stop. That's why we have you, Jake. We're trying to save your ass. But nobody can save you but Yahawashi. Because he's the one who's going to lead you to the Father. So we're hoping when we say these words to you, the ones that need it, that's not doing it the Most High, will start doing it. That's what we're trying to get you to do. So then we can say you're a brother potentially later. That's how it is with me right now. I'm still being vetted, Jake. We're all being vetted. But you got to make sure you're on this shit, man. Right? Verse 3, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also, right? And whither I go, ye know, and the way, whither I go, ye know, and the way ye know, right? You want to have that way, fully, you know? And Jake is tired out here, man. Jake is tired of being oppressed. We're tired of trying to buy stuff from damn Esau eating so-called white man, and it'd be a brand new something. I'll spend all this money on this shit and just stop working. Then I gotta go back to all this other shit. You know? Jake tired. You want our inheritance back. We're not gonna act like we're just happy. Sometimes. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 19, because you know, with the brothers, when you with the brothers, it feels different. You know, it feels like a better, it's just better. You got your brothers. That's why he made the brotherhood. He can't do this alone. You know, you're supposed to gain love of the brotherhood. You're supposed to show that, you know, you're thankful for what God did for you. This is Ephesians. That's what I'm saying. Some of these young men, they don't get it, man. These are the same people who got us out here doing this. They showed us how to do this, bro. Why are you talking? You know? Like, you've been in for a while, you got to, like, know, like, it's never, you know? There's some offenses that once you go in so far and you really love your house side, you want to do those things. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to purge you where, like, make you out and then you do. Because we all were going off of it. They want to hear about it. He knows about it now. He just still wants to stay here. Even though he knows it's going to be on fire, he's just like, all right. Because the Lord doesn't want him to. Page is a little bit torn. I'm trying to be careful with him. So Ephesians chapter 2, verse 19. Now, therefore, ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of the Most High. You know, that's what it means to come to the brotherhood, like in the spirit. You know, that's why they call some of us affiliates. It's because they know we believe what they say and we're doing what they say to do. You know, but we have to keep that. It has to get continuing to be able to be in that household of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Verse 20, that are built upon the foundation of the apostles. Right? That's the order of it. They had to have the apostles build this building. And you got young brothers out here talking like constantly, like over a period of years coming at these men. You not understand what the Lord's gonna do to just regular old Jake who wasn't supposed to get caught in this? He gave you the way out. He gave you the blueprint, and you just kept shitting on it. And then the Lord put it in your mind to keep doing it. Man, the Lord's gonna do something real fucked up to you. He's gonna fuck you up, Jake. You better repent, bro. You know better. You learn from the same process what we learn from. We know what they're saying is right. We know, right? The foundation of the apostles and prophets, right? Big bros, right? Yahawashi Hamashiach, Mashiach means anointed, Paleo Hebrew, you know, which is the Rawchaa Qadash, you know. That's how you say it. You know, Mashiach is how they say Christ. Yes, that's how you say it. Right? Himself being the chief cornerstone. And see, he's right above him, right where he's at, right above him is the Most High. And then under him is the foundations, which is the apostles and the prophets. You're not supposed to talk to them like any kind of way. You're supposed to give them reverence, Jake. They're the only reason why our seed line is going to last. And everything else is going to die. This is what it's talking about, bro. In whom all the building fitly framed together. You're supposed to be a spiritual brick, Jake. If it's fucking sloppy and shit, the Lord, he said it's supposed to be fitly framed together. Can't be sloppy, you know? And of course, we make mistakes, but I mean by sloppy is like talking shit on the apostles, man. Or like not referencing that this is the only way that we're getting back to the Father. This is something serious, Jake. This is like, the more I read it every day, it's like the more I feel like his presence with me. That's why we keep reading the same shit. We're trying to be exactly what he wants us to be to the best of our ability. No, we can't do it all. Doesn't mean we're not going to fucking try to do it all. We're going to try our best. We're going to try to be balanced. But hey, we're going to fucking take a shot at serving Yahawah Yahawashi over here. Right? In whom all the building fitly framed together groweth unto the holy temple of Yahawashi. Right? It's a body of people. In whom ye also are builded together for an habitation, not just a habitation. We're going to have a different type of habitation in this. Completely different. So much that we can't even explain it all to you. Of the Most High through the Spirit. See? It's got to be through the Spirit. It's got to be through your spirit. If it's not through your spirit, then it's like, there's no way you're getting back to salvation, Jake. We're not just saying words, man. This is the way out. You know? The way out. This is how you get out of here. Jake done tried all many different inventions, try to get the fuck away from Esau eating so-called white man. The only way out, Jake, is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. This is his movie. That's why he's got us out here doing it. Police ain't saying nothing. They just driving the fuck by. They pull up, see us. They see us doing this. So damn, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi set us up. So we got to do what he said do. He said, leave my prophets alone right now. They're doing my work. He said, all right, bye. They go away. You know? This is not something that we have control of, Jake. Try and tell your ass. Well, those last people who came on my comment board trying to talk about why are we talking about our brothers like that? Like, look, man, you gotta present yourself as a man, bro. Understand how serious these words are. You know? You don't understand that, man? I'm not here to be fucking nice. We're gonna go through a tough time. But I love my brothers. I respect my brothers and my big brothers and them. I don't never talk to them disrespectfully. I never do. You know? The moment I made a mistake on it in the past, it was like, and that was when I first came in the truth. It's like, just don't use shit like that. Okay? I'm the one who did it, so I can be the one to tell you not to do it. It just is not good. I didn't do nothing like bad, just like you. Still the same thing. This guy going that messed up. You had that godly sorrow. You still pick up the cloud, Jake. Like keep working. That's it. Yeah. Such Amos chapter 9, verse 11. So this is what the Lord's going to do. In that day, will I raise up the tabernacle of David, right? Because when you had those blind people, they was like, have mercy on us, right? To Yahawashi, they said, son of David, he's finna raise up this tabernacle. I'm gonna read that right after that. Right after this. Like I said, the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. Right? That's why we're considering the days of old. Deuteronomy 32:7. We're trying to consider those days because they're coming back, Jake. Verse 12, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, right? So-called white man, right? And all of the heathen, right? All of them, right? Keep going. Which are called by my name, right? Saith the Lord, Yahawashi, that doeth this. We're not doing it. Jake, watch. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, Jake. And there's nothing that we can do about it. This is big bro, Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way, right? That leadeth to destruction, right? And many there which shall in there go, many there be which go in thereat, right? It's talking about not that many people are going to get on the straight gate and stay on it and make it to the end. Okay, everybody else is going to get cut off, man. Jake, this is what we're telling you. You know, Isaiah chapter 45, verse 23. I have sworn by myself, the word is gone out of my mouth in righteousness, and shall not return. That unto me every knee shall bow, every tongue shall swear. Everything on the planet is going to be in front of Yahawashi is going to be serving him real soon. And some of us want to get in order of it, and some of y'all out here just playing. And it's going to happen, man. He's been promising this to Abraham, since Abraham. You don't think he's going to do it? You think he's going to wait a little bit longer? We're going to find out. We're going to wait as long as he is, though, because that's all we know how to do is wait on Yahawashi. It's Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 7. O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel, right? Jake, therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. That's what we're giving you. We're giving you a warning. This is what it looks like a warning, okay? This is his ambassadors coming out, his prophets, his servants coming out and telling you, you're finna make war with Yahawashi. Do you not understand the situation you're about to be in? Do you think you know war? Esau, you think you know fucking war? We're gonna find out, bro. Because the Lord is gonna do a real war. And you're gonna go all the way up to the space station. He's gonna come get your ass. He's gonna make you fight. You're not gonna want to. He's gonna make you fight, bro. You're gonna wait for you to do it. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 13. Yeah. First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 13. And it reads, but I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep. Right? We're supposed to be understanding what that means. You know, we're not being ignorant about the ones concerning that are asleep. They're asleep. I'm a 2/3, right? They're gonna stay asleep. That ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. So even though we know this is going to go down, a whole lot of Israel is about to die off. We're not even being sorry about it, because this is for the Lord. You have to understand what it means to go to war with Yahawashi. It's going to get deep. It's going to be to the last breath breathing, and the ones that are left terrified will get pulled out by Jake. 144,000 elect mighty men. They're going to put your ass in slavery. That's what it means to go fucking war with Yahawashi. That's what we're telling you, what the Bible is telling you, Jake. This ain't no fucking game, bro. This is real serious, bro. You have no idea. You came in beef with the mighty creator. He made you do it. What do you think you're gonna do to the Jake that he gave a chance to come into the light? What do you think you're gonna do to you, bro? You better repent, Jake. You know? So we're gonna read a little bit more. But if you believe that Yahawashi died and rose again, even so them which are asleep in Yahawashi will the Most High bring with him. And those are the ones that are righteous that are asleep, because he's dead, you know, in this sense. Some of them are some of the 144,000 up there, like King Masha, he's up there right now. He's come back, he's gonna have to do what Yahawashi tells him. Yahawashi knows who he is, we know who he is. We know what he's gonna come back to do. We're not gonna keep explaining it to you, Jake. He's gonna tell you, Lord willing, you believe it. Well, these are orders straight from the heavens. King David is here setting it up. I'm telling you, this is going down. The Lord's making decrees. There's going to be judgment next year. Right? For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord Yahawashi, that we which are alive and remain, right? Because you got these Christians talking about they're going to get raptured. No, motherfucker. The ones who's going to get beamed into the chariots have to remain through Jacob's trouble. You're going to understand what Jacob's trouble is, Jake. You're going to understand what that shit is. Jeremiah 30, verse 7, it's a very serious verse. We know it. That's why we talk about it all the time. We know what's coming, right? So live and remain unto the coming of the Lord, right? Not prevent them which are asleep, right? Verse 16, we're gonna go fast. For if the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, it's gonna be a shout, man. It's gonna be, hey, you're gonna be like, fuck, we're at battle with you. How about Yahawashi? You're gonna feel that in your gut, Jake. He fucking starts making the trumpet blow and fucking man, right? And with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall arise first, right? So it's like, it don't matter. Even if we remain, they're good. They're going to be right back us at the end and be like, yep, you believe, we believe, great. We're on one accord. We're just standing next to each other. Don't even have to talk the same words. You know what's going on. We can talk about it, right? Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, right? To meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Once we get to that spot, if we get to that spot, and you get beamed up to a chariot, your life is about to be changed forever. You know, forever. And no one's gonna ever fucking talk shit to you ever again, Jake. No one's ever gonna put their fucking hands on you, Jake, after the Lord gets done what he's about to do, man. Right? Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. So we read them to you still, Jake, every day. You know, big brothers here, they come when they can. We all got busy stuff working on. So, you know, sometimes we don't get time to watch each other videos, you know, but we try to, you know, the best that we can. Y'all understand we got a task position to do this mainly for for the, the honor of multitude. We want to be those men who are one accord, and we do love each other. That's why we in this doing this thing, man. It ain't just for me, man. It's really about the love of these men, what they did for Israel, man. No, we're not no mighty men right now. But wait till everybody goes back to their state. You're gonna find out men teaching at a great millstone. Those men, okay, they really did what the Lord said do. That's all I'm saying about it. They did what the Lord commanded them to do. You can't disprove that. You can't fucking go make did they sell out video and all this shit? It's only condemning yourself, man. Because you can't go against that. That counsel shall stand. It's going to stand. That's already been solidified since the dawn of time. You think your little fucking YouTube videos can fuck change shit, Jake? Fuck no, it's not, bro. Amos, chapter 5, verse 10, right? Hold on. Want to make one start off with yeah. Hold on. Actually, that's a good one, but it's not the one that I was speaking on. Just go to Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. Lord, will not go back and get it, put it in the comment board. I think I wrote down we're just gonna jump to Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. I got a couple precepts, got a couple. I want to just kind of deal with, some of those ones the Lord put first on. Jake come from the bottom, man. They know we took a hard way. That's why we be out here doing it. They can't be terrified because they know this is the only work that's going to matter. They know they can't do anything about it. They want to, but they can't because this is the Lord's movie. He's gonna let us keep doing it. It's time to be done. That's it. Gets done, says, all right, you did all the work. Case closed. You saw Edom's kingdom's gonna fall in pieces. Okay? So this is Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, and let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. You see? So we're gonna have to keep doing this constantly, to where it's like this is the majority of your life. And if you don't think that's the best thing to do, then you're not Jake. 2/3 of us, they're doing that and they are Jake, but right now the Lord's looking at them like they're not Jake. They're gonna die like everybody else out here. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. And it reads, wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about so a great cloud of witnesses, right? They know what's going on, right? Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, right? Jake knows what it means to go off against Yahawashi. We know that well, right? We're looking for true righteousness. We want to get out of here, right? And let us run with patience the race that is set before us. So it's patient. We patient. But it's a different type of patience. Like we running in motion in this thing. We patiently waiting, aggressively, in the spirit. Like we're studying, doing the work, conversating with brothers when we can. We think about Yahawashi when we doing other stuff. We're hasting for the day. It's supposed to be birth pains. It's supposed to be feeling like you want to get the fuck out of here. Like something's about to go down. Right? Looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith. So this has to be Yahawashi doing this, because he says he's the author. He's the one who's setting it up for us to be like, we're going to do this, and everybody else is going to do something else, all day. That's showing you that the right hand of the Lord exists. That's what we're doing right now, Jake. We're showing you it's here. And they're looking at it, Jake's like, fuck that. They just leave. You saw him demonetizing our videos. He trying to keep shit like lagging and shit. Like, fuck, I don't want to hear that shit. Knows how serious it is, bro. And he's literally listening to his credits. Everything he's ever done. He's terrified. He's terrified, Jake. You over here like, fuck you, bro. You ain't shit. Like, that's what he's doing to the apostles. That's crazy. You want us to be cool. Nah, Jake, we ain't cool. You gotta repent. I said repent, be your brother. But you gotta repent, Jake. You gotta meet us somewhere in the middle. You can't be saying you love the Lord and don't repent, bro. Repent means that you keep doing the same thing that you know that's transgressing against the Lord. It's a very serious one. The Lord's real serious about this. You gotta repent, Jake. It proves that you're really sorry, bro. And the Lord's the author and finisher of our faith. He had it where Simon Peter denied him 3 times. He's still gonna get Peter, man. He's still gonna get him, bro. He did this stuff to show that he can blot out all that shit and just give us dominion forever. That's what he's showing us. That's what this is, the initiation to having that. And some people are auditioning for the wrong play. You're gonna get cashed out. Little Sonic coins bursting all over the place. Right? Looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, right? Just like we do today. We in a, people look at us ashamed, right? Because our nation's falling right now. And is set down at the right throne, at the right hand of the throne of Yahawashi, right? Verse 3, for consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, right? Everything around us is a contradiction to us being real. Basically, it's a balance. That's what he's basically saying. Everything around the elect is literally opposite of the elect. That's why we don't fit in anything. We pray to be that number. We're gonna put on that image. We know what they think like. We at least know that, right? For consider him that endures such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds. So you got to be like a man in this thing, Jay. You got to have your position of, you're going to stand firm, even if people start throwing fucking rocks at you or something. You're going to still worship Yahawashi, Jay. You got to be about it, And the Lord will defend us, That's how it is, No matter what happens, Lord ordained. It's like, that means we know it was the right thing to do. We know that, we went through them trials, Jake was always the whole time. You know, just act like none of us ain't gonna try to get at us a little bit. He said he's gonna come down with great wrath, Jake. You better hope, man. That's for the powers. Because this all we got left, Jake. They gonna come. Right? They're gonna come through. Man. I want to go to I didn't get to go out here to camp the other week. I got to go with the elder, but I didn't get to do a camp out here, so it's been a while since I done flipped around in the scriptures a little bit. Give me a sec, bear with me. James, yep. Okay. Here we go. Chapter 5, verse 7. I just got a couple more precepts and we're going to be done. It's only been about 46. Okay, so good. Good. Yeah, James chapter 5, verse 7. And it reads, be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman, talking about Yahawashi, waited for a precious fruit of the earth. Right? Talking about the nation of Israel. And have long patience for it until he receive the early and latter rain. See? And that's what we're seeing right now. We in that latter rain. So there are certain time periods that we went to get to this point. You know? We ain't gonna try to get too much into I was listening to the camp. That was an apostle did last week, and they was going into it, you know. But I want to just kind of get to the point. I got some other precepts on it. But as I was saying, hey, be ye also patient, establish your hearts, right? We're supposed to be learning about this. For the coming of the Lord draweth nigh, and we know it's close. So, yeah. So grudge not one against another, brethren. Lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door. So that's a big thing, you know. You don't want to have no grudge against other brothers. We don't have no grudge against the people that we rebuke, but it kind of makes us upset that our people are going, it's like, you know, slandering the apostles. You know, when they come in and trying to put a false name on the brotherhood, you know, we ain't, you know, we're gonna have some way about that because that's, you know, that's sacred ground. That's a holy priesthood. You know, even though they all claim, you know, to be, you know, these people who everybody say like we always getting on Jake, but it's like that's love. Jake, we're warning you. This is a light. This is a light. The Lord coming and doing something is going. It's gonna be like. It's gonna wish you listen to. You know. It's nothing personal, bro. It's just like he said to do it this way. If we don't do it this way, we're gonna have a problem. It's not about us. We can't try to hurt you. We're over here trying to get at you. You know, we're just trying to tell you what's gonna do that. But he said that the prophets. He said later. He said he was gonna turn us into hunters. He said we're gonna be fishermen right now. And some of us he's gonna turn into hunters. Well, and I'm one of them. That happens, the Lord gives me power to do that. Yeah, we're gonna come get you, Jay. You don't want to listen. You know? I won't be leading. I just want to be somewhere in there. Lord willing, I'm with him. You know? I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking cowboy. I won't get the fuck in. I won't be useful to Yahawashi outside. Give a fuck what he want me to do. I won't do that. You know? So that's the freedom. Yeah. Verse 10, take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, right? For an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. So that's the example they give. Why would we go against them and be like, oh, well, they're sold out. And they literally showed us affliction and affliction and patience. Like they showed you how to do it. That was the only way we were getting back to the Father. You had to have a foundation. You have to honor the foundation. That's all we have. That's the people that's left. This those men doing what the Lord told them to do. That's the last thing that's going to raise the tabernacle of King David and close the preachers era. That's the last thing we got. If that fails, we're through, Jake. Last thing you want to do is do videos about the apostles. He might, after hearing these videos, he might not even do it. But if he does do it, man, don't go in on his ass. Don't be like, he's going off. Shit, we gonna say, motherfucker, you over here to put the Bible. One verse 10. We're gonna spare everybody's feelings in this motherfucker when it comes to the word of Yahawashi and Yahawashi. We don't talk about none of that. We done got cut with the word. Why you think we here trying to tell you not to do that? I done got cut with the word. But I'm still here. What did I say? This is where it's at, man. This is where it's at, man. Better not be offended. Lord knows we're offended. Better not be offended by the Jake. Yeah. On Psalms chapter 86, verse 11. Spirit be changing every day. Like we coming back to the Lord, we're gonna start. We're not gonna be acting like everybody else. We're gonna start realizing that the spirit of Yahawashi outside can make you fly around and beam people in your fucking eyes places. Okay, fly up into space and don't even need to breathe. Don't feel no cold, nothing. That's what the Rawchaa Qadash can do. You can't even breathe. Shit right, script right. And some of us fuck up. I fuck up sometimes. But I remember I read the script right. It's like, if you make a mistake or something, or you misinterpret something, go back and fix it. The Lord didn't say, thou shalt not go fix your own mistakes. He said, take heed to thyself. We're all got fucking demons plaguing us. They're really trying to get us because everybody else, they're already just drowned in wickedness, waiting for the day. You know, spending whatever they can to enjoy the last moments. They know this thing. Barak of Babylon the Great will be no more. You know, Psalm chapter 86, verse 11. Teach me thy way, O Lord. Yahawashi outside. This is David. You know, singing that song. You know, singing this song to the Lord. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. See? And King Masha, you know, which we know as King David, he wrote those letters. He was on the planet. And he taught some men. Who was that? The elders and apostles of Great Millstone who came out of one west. They personally knew him. You know, did camp with him. You have to understand this is bigger than us, Jake. You know? It's bigger than us. All right, 5 more precepts, and we're going to be out. Started to go. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3, verse 1. And really, like, y'all know me when I first came to the truth. I like being that night teacher, but you know, my elders wanted me to start coming in a little later. You know, you gotta, you know, your brothers are trying to help you. They tell you ask no questions. That's what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be like a spiritual military. You know? We all listen to our superiors, and our superiors never led us, you know, in a wrong way. They love Israel. You know? We want to be of aid and help so they can do more to do their job better. They see they got real young brothers, you know, there's new brothers that's coming in, fruit that's coming in. They seeing the Lord's truth sprout. You know, that's want to be here, so that we care. I want to read this. I didn't know he put some more precepts down. Wow, big bro. This is Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war, and the Lord is his name. Yeah, he's going to bring a war, man. Isaiah 42:3. The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, war. He shall prevail against his enemies, man. See? Water, big bro. No. He's gonna proceed and succeed and destroy all this stuff. He's gonna prevail against all of our enemies. Everybody who came against, and also, Shalom, everybody who came to me for a second. Bahasham, Qadash, Atham. We all be out here, man. It's Israel. Got a lot of stuff going on, but we always find time to serve Yahawashi outside. No matter what. This is Book of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1, and it reads, "But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them." We believe the Lord when He tells us that. Because you really go into the scriptures, the elect didn't die in the flood. They already had died off before the flood. Ain't gonna go on too much. Verse 2, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken from Israel. So the ones of us who do, like it said, some of us end up maybe dying in Jacob's tomb, get beheaded or something. They're gonna think it's something that's like it's gonna be a mystery for this bit, right? But what does the Lord got to say about it? And they're going from us to utter destruction, but they are in peace. Though they be punished in the sight of man, yet their hope is full of immortality. So even the ones y'all do come, Lord allows them, let y'all fuck us up, shit, kill us, bro. We're gonna come back immortal, and we're coming for your ass. The Lord's gonna make sure we get back. We did what you did. Sorry. That's all we tell Jake, chill out, bro. That's all we tell Jake, chill out. You're not going to get ordered, just stay over there. You know, work on less judgment. Let's go over here fucking around, talking shit about the apostle. What's going to have a special judgment, bro? Right? They're going from us to be utter destruction, but they're at peace. So they punish in the sight of men, yet their hope is full of immortality. And having been a little chastened, they shall be greatly rewarded. Right? They're going to get rewarded. The Most High proved them and found them worthy of Himself. Verse 6, as a gold and furnace hath He tried them and received them as a burnt offering. So it's a transaction to priesthood forever. That's what we're talking about, Jake. Man, kings, man. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine, right? And run to and fro like sparks among the stuff, man. That's like flash. Where do you think they get this stuff from in the movies, Jake? This is what we're wanting to be a part of, Jake. We will die for this today. We had to. We don't want to die because Yahawashi, sacrificed Himself to save us. We really want to get saved. But if His will that we do die here, we're going to just do that too. Because He knows He's going to raise us back up with the ones that still remain, and we're going to get beaten up in chariots. Everybody's going to be like, oh, weaving and howling, because they remember the time we was out here telling them what's going to happen. It's going to be left with those You think the courthouse really owns some judgment? We're going to show you what the heavenly courthouse does. Sure, motherfucker play around with His word. We'll find out. Right? Verse 9, they that put their trust in Him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with Him. Right? For grace and mercy is to His saints, and He hath care for His elect. That's who He cares about. He cares about the elect of Israel. 2/3, they just get to come back as the elect's children. But that wicked spirit that's in Jake, the Lord has to purge 2/3 of them out in a way where it's real fire. Like they're gonna find out this is fucking hell. And this is the lake of fire. America, Babylon the Great. You're gonna find out you're in the boiling pot. Jake wanna build his little bunker, whatever. It's gonna be miles and miles of fire outside. And somehow you make Jake, you're gonna have 144,000 mighty men, motherfucking Superman shit run right in your face, grab you, take you all the way up to space, and just drop you. That's what you're gonna go through. When you talk shit about the apostle, it's not the time for that shit. That shit should be over by now. You gotta do your childish things to grow up. Right? Read 10. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imagination. They got this movie coming out. And well, I want to tie it in because it talks about newly created beasts. And in this movie that's coming out in June, this motherfucking lady, it's called The Quietness or something like that. A Quiet Day or something. And these fucking bean ass, weird ass fucking looking monsters just start eating everybody on the planet. Everybody started running and screaming and shit. These are the imaginations that Esau's putting out before World War III. We're gonna show. Lord willing, I can go show it. Because I want to talk to my elder about it first, and then go into it. But like I said, according to their own imagination, which have neglected right, and forsaken the Lord. I want to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 11, and we're gonna close out. Yeah, I want to show that. That movie. I don't know how I ran across it earlier today, but I just ran across it. It's like, yeah, that's literally scripture. What they're doing, they're the Lord's showing you all the equations of what you're about to experience in Jacob's trouble. And the only people that are going to be walking around that's got 100 lions around them or something, it's going to be those men. They're going to be the only ones protected this whole motherfucking thing. You ain't got the seal of Yahawashi, which is a spiritual seal. It's a symbology. This is how you gain your seal. Yeah, declare it. Like you're not effeminate, Jake. You have to declare it like the Lord said this shit was going to happen. First Corinthians chapter 4, verse 11. I really want to start at 10, right? So it says, we are fools for Hamashiach's sake. And when you go look up that word fool, it means mysterion, which means basically like things that are endowed not to mere mortals. Long story short, not everybody gets the hidden mysteries of Yahawah. That's what it's saying. But we are fools for Hamashiach's sake. We are wise in Hamashiach, right? We are weak, right? Because we don't got military. Jake's just out here. But ye are strong and ye are honorable, right? Remember he said he made vessels of honor. You're honorable, but ye are despised. So we're not expecting you to like us, Jake. That's why we already come in with a kind of way of life, We already know you're not going to like us. There's 2/3 of us, y'all don't like us. But that doesn't matter. This is about us. It's not about you, it's not about us. But you're going to understand, you're going to wish you was up your leg, Jake. He hits that switch, trumpets start blowing and destruction starts coming. All you're going to be thinking about is Yahawah Bahasham. You're going to remember that name, because he said that he's going to make you pay to his face, so you're going to know it's Yahawah Bahasham killing you. He's going to let you know. Like, remember those men? Yeah, come out here, try to tell your ass, Jake. Hey, off with his head now, right? Even unto this present hour, both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place. Those take just running around, some take homeless, he's out here barely making it start eating land, right? And labor, working with our own hands, right? That's part of being these people who are fools for a Mashiach. We go to work and shit, right? And labor, working with their own hands, being reviled, right? We bless, being persecuted, we suffer, being defamed, being treated, right? We are made as the filth of the world and are an offspring of all things unto this day. That's what it means to be in this person, DJ. He made everything on the planet hate your ass. And you want to go against the only thing that loves fucking Israel. Doesn't make any sense, Jacob. Get over that. Get out of that weird ass spirit, man. Well, the Lord's going to do something real bad to you. So that's all I got for today. We're going to face the Barak, Yahawah, Yahawashi. Barak, Yahawah, Barak, Yahawashi. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Bahasham. I want to get double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, let us all to the truth. They've been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock. Yep. How to teach the flock, how to live, repent, pray, fast, and show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment. Again, this wrath to all those who are part of the elect to the hopeful. Lord willing to be part of that number. Lord willing to be edifying those who fear the name of the Lord this time to show forth the Lord's righteousness. Every day to the best of their abilities, and judgment always comes to light. 7 verse 5. It is not slack. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9 is unto a ring. 2 Edit chapter 5, verse 42. While above the water for all you sincere believers tuning in here and on after. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash, Atham. Lord willing to edify to the flock. Peace, blessings to the elect. To the hopeful elect. Shalom.